Good afternoon. This is Melissa with the StockSwoosh.com and welcome. Welcome to the play of the day. This is Lulu, and it may just be the play of the week, actually. Really, really nice gap. Absolutely amazing. And I still have 25% of this position from the beginning of the day. I was waiting for this to break, and I lowered my stop. I'll tell you what I did with this in a minute, but at this point now, I just put my stop hard here over 26. And if it boops over there, I'm out. If not, I'm going to have to press myself out here by like 350. I don't want to be in this past 350. Make sure I get filled. I'm trying to see if I can get this to break on through here. It's probably going to do it the second I get out of it. Anyways, this is a great trade. This is a great trade. I've been in this trade all day. I actually am out of 75% of the position into the big first drop in the morning. And I thought that it could get to 67 or 66 today. And by the way, this will. Here, this may take me out. All right, well, if it does, it does. Let's see. No. All right, so I definitely have to get out in the next 8 minutes, though. I thought it was going to take me out up here when it did. I had to stop over 55, tight here, because I was like, it's getting late, but it held. This is just crazy week. Look, it's going to try to break. What a really nice gap. Okay, so what did this do today? I have to just watch my time here. Lulu, beautiful gap. Unexpected. I mean, I saw this come up. I had it on the list. Here, this is going to try to break again. I had this come up on the list and looked at it yesterday morning when I review things. And I say, yeah, I like this to work. I like that to work and yada, yada, yada. And basically, I was a little surprised. I got to be honest with you. I thought Lulu was going to gap up. I'm a little surprised it didn't. If it had gapped up, it would have been an immediate buy. Nowhere, anywhere it would have gone. And so I was expecting that to happen. Is this going to try to break again? And then when it didn't, and it gapped down, I said, oh, this is good. So, of course, I looked at it and did it. I didn't pay attention to anything else this morning at all but Lulu. Okay, and I was like, this stock, I'm familiar with it, and I recognize that this can be whippy and can have big stops sometimes and can be difficult to trade. I've got to tell you, this thing couldn't have traded better today. This thing could not have traded better at all. Even now, it's trying to break again. This is going to try to break again here into the close. Well, I'll see if I can eke a little bit more out of it here, but I got to get out of this in the next 5 minutes. Here, look at this. It's trying to break again. So, target on this, though, overall bigger target on Lulu. I mean, the real target today was 67. The real target, the first target was 69, and I did say 68. In fact, I did say 68 was a big number today. And I guess that was it, because it doesn't look like it's going to break it here before the close. Then 67 and 66. I thought this could get to 66 today if it wanted to really break hard. It was waiting. I don't know. I mean, this held weak all day with everything the market did. It traded beautifully. I had a fantastic entry on it. In fact, if I wouldn't have gotten the entry that I had on it, I wouldn't have near the day that I have. I have an amazing day because my entry I nailed it. And as soon as I took the trade, I was up, and I was up the whole day then. And really just piecemealed out of it. There was no correct place to do an ad. I ended up just giving the cushion in the room and lowering it down. Okay, lowering down the stop after the pivot on the 15 into the lunch period. I had put it over here. I felt confident with this. It was a nice place, and I was ready in it since 70. Okay, so if I had gotten taken out here, I still would have made more than $1. This could have gone to 67 or 66 today, so it was worth holding some more of it. I'm getting a break in here now. This is probably going to drop right before the close. Just don't want to wait till the last minute to get out of this. Make sure I get filled. This is lower tomorrow for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if this gaps down tomorrow. This is going to gap down tomorrow. Here, it's going to try to break again. Come on. One more push. One more push down. 67, 75. Come on, Lulu. This is a beautiful trade. Really nice gap. And what I wrote on the sheet was that I didn't want it to do really any rally at all. It did have a small rally in the morning, but it followed the instructions according to plan. It set up by 9:35, okay? It did what it was supposed to do. It did show the immediate weakness. It ran red all day with the market holding, which flipped, and the market held the low of the day at 9:35 when Lulu set up short. This is a great gap, okay? And these are the kind of gaps that you trade out and you get $2 plus moves in, and there was a possibility of 3 or 4 in this today. That make your week, okay? This makes your week, and it's not even earnings season. This is just a gap for sell. Look, it's going to break a new low again. Well, let's just see here. And Lulu could go $8 on the day if it felt like it. Okay, that's why I'm saying this thing didn't get to 66 today, but I see 100% possibility that it could tomorrow. And by the way, the target on this really for a swing trade is 62. $62. I wouldn't put it past Lulu to get to $62, you know, in the next 2 weeks. Less than that. In fact, I wouldn't put it past Lulu to have a bigger red bar tomorrow than it did today. Let me just look at this here. I think it's going to have a bigger red bar tomorrow than it did today. Yep. And we'll just see here where it closes. I got to get out of the rest of this here soon. So Lulu was an amazing gap. This is the play of the day. This could be the play of the week. All right. This was a great, great trade. I called it on the break immediately. Okay. This is the kind of thing where you have to, if you understand the gap and you understand exactly the quality of the gap, this gap rated 21 points and anything over 20 is good. A 21-point rating is very strong. Okay. And in this type of market, we're in a bullish environment. To have that kind of gap rating on a bearish gap, you are all in. You're all in the trade, okay? And I could have done ads in here. I was slightly conservative with the ads today because my price was so amazing that I knew if I did an ad, I'd have to keep the stop at the same place, in which case then I just would have risked more money, more than one risk amount, which would have been fine with this and actually really would have paid. The quality of the gap was there. It was strong. It never did anything wrong the whole day. People had a hard time holding this in the morning. I think I held this longer than anybody today. People had a hard time. This was a nice trade even where I called it into here. People had a hard time holding it once it started to back up here. I can't blame anyone for taking some out in there to get out of the whole thing. I mean, we're talking about this. I said if you got to get out of it, the whole thing, if you got to. It was such a nice call even to get out here, but I thought the potential existed for this to really go. And even this bounce in here where it bounced, it broke 68. It broke 68. It only did it by 4 pennies, but honestly, I didn't feel like this was anything it was going to hold. You know? So if you're interested in learning how to trade gaps, contact me. My next gap class is this weekend, June 15th and 16th. Email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. I'll teach you how to find these gaps. Basically what I mean by that, I mean you rate the gap in the morning. You know that the gap rate's high. You learn the entries and how to trade them, and you take them, okay? This is just pure technical analysis on a very high advanced level, but it is so good. Here, maybe I should just take this now. Is this going to bounce? You know what? Over. Hold on. There. That's it. I'm out. I'm not going to let this bounce over 15. That's it. That's it. It has 11 more minutes in the day, and yeah, this could break again, but that's it for me. That was a good exit. I don't care what it does now here today. It's too late. I got to get out. I got to make sure I get filled, so I took it. Here, it's going to bounce over 15. There it was. All right. So that's it. Lulu's lower tomorrow. Lulu's lower tomorrow. First target 67, then 66. 62 is the swing trade target on Lulu. So this was a great trade. Beautiful, nice gap. I wanted to see more panic in this today, but instead it was a nice, beautiful, amazing weakness that just bled. It bled and bled and bled and bled and bled. And here you have it. So if you'd like to learn more about gaps and get these plays of the days, which I have at least 2 a week. I mean, at least 2 a week. And during earnings season, there's plays of the days constantly. You can email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Really nice trade today. Really nice hold. Just excellent trade for me as far as the entry and even the exit here and the rest of this now, taking this into the close. I did say that this is something that it's an all-day hold then to get it on down. This is Melissa with thestockswoosh.com. If you're interested in more information, feel free to email me. Have a great day, everybody.